Okay, so here I am in a Mexican supermarket. This is called Chedraui. And I'm just making this, I'm in the bakery department, and I'm just making this to show how seriously we in fact do take this COVID threat. Everybody is wearing masks. You have to wear a mask to get into the store. It's been like that for a very long time. And to have your temperature taken. Look at, see, everything is wrapped with the exception of a few that they haven't gotten around to wrapping. You see here too in this section almost everything is wrapped. And these are all delicious. Here they call it pan dulce. See, not expensive. That's in pesos, so that's about 20 is $1, so that's about 40 cents for one of those right there. So these are all sweet, very sweet, great to have with coffee. It's a tradition here in Mexico to eat these sweet breads with coffee. And a lot of you are of course in Mexico watching this, but I am kind of making this for the people outside the country who may be considering coming here. You see, very, very cheap. And this one is kind of, it's a flaky bread, and some of them have a filling, some of them don't. And then the regular donuts and stuff like that you see. So now I'm going to go into the fruit area. So you see, lemons, to give you an example, it's $24.50 a kilo. That's in pesos again. The lemons grow here. In fact, you can see these growing on trees. If you're lucky enough to have a tree, then you can just pick them for free. And tomatoes also relatively inexpensive, $34.50 a kilo. And then you have eggs at 56, which is about $3 for 30. And then you have the traditional grapefruits and tuna. This is kind of a unique fruit. And then oranges, naranjas, para jugo for juice. And beside it you've got some lemons, and then you've got some mandarinas at 39. And beside that you've got some chilies, loose and packaged, depending on whatever you like, and some garlic. And now over to the fruits. So you've got green peppers at 60, and green tomatoes, delicious. Green tomatoes, if you take onions and mix it with it, so you can see the tomatoes are 30, very cheap. So if you take onions and mix it with that, you've got entomatado. And if you click the card, I will show you how to actually make that. It's a delicious Mexican dish. And here's some cactus. You can see here, these are spiny, so the workers haven't gotten around to removing them yet. I don't know if they will. Sometimes they remove them, sometimes they don't. And below it, we've got jalapenos.
We've got white potatoes at 30. Then we've got jalapenos beside it, and these jalapenos are hot. You only have to buy a few.
And then some other goodies. So these are aguacate, avocados, locally grown. You see how big they are? They're very, very big. And others, but I don't really eat these. These are platanos, bananas, locally grown. It's a little bit different than the ones from Chiapas, which are smaller. And then you have espinaca, you have mushrooms at about 70 a kilo, and then zucchinis and onions and red tomatoes and carrots. And then here you have cakes. So if you want a big cake, you can buy one for about, well, this one is 164 pesos. So if you have a birthday party or a celebration, you can buy one. Converted, it's about $8 in American money. Look at this one. Wow, 155 pesos. All chocolate. Look at that. Delicious. Look at this one with the colors of the flag. 81 pesos. Chocolate. Now, where in the world can you buy a great looking cake like that for the equivalent of $4 US? Where? Tell me. Look at this one. It is, I think it's a jello cake. This one, delicious. These are very good. I've had one before. It is a 3-layer pineapple, and with pineapples and grapes on top for 175 pesos. Very good. And then you've got the traditional stuff. Apples, selling for 37. And you have red apples. These are from here. And then these are the American ones for 55. So generally the ones grown in northern Mexico are the bigger sellers. You can see that bin is empty. And then you've got sandia, which is watermelon, for $13.90. That's about 50 cents a kilo. And I need one of these. Cilantro. So let's keep going. In this section you've got soaps or chlorine cleaners, etc., etc. Great assortment of them. And cleaning products, detergents. Those of you from the country will recognize all of these. Salvo Viva. Viva's a very good one. Smells great. And then dog food, cat food, pet food, tires, kitchen appliances, irons, computer equipment, accessories here. With sometimes really good music in the background. You can buy an air conditioner for a little window unit for 3,600 pesos. That's about 200 US dollars. Very cheap. Artículos en liquidación. Fans, dog food. Kitchen appliances, mixers, microwaves, coffee makers, fans, air conditioners, stereos,